Oh, good signing. What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel Football Therapy with me. That's right, your host Jan, and I hope you're doing well, mate. I really do hope that. Welcome to Chelsea News. And of course, Chelsea News is the daily series here on the channel where I reflect on what's being said about Chelsea Football Club, giving you my opinion on it, more importantly, asking for yours. Raheem Sterling, close. He's set to be the highest paid player at Chelsea in big Romelu Lukaku's absence. And he wanted to join Chelsea over the likes of Real Madrid, etc., etc., etc. We're going to reference today an article from The Telegraph written by Matt Law and co, I believe. Oh, and James Ducker. I will, of course, link said article down in the description, mate. I said that quite aggressively, didn't I, mate? And also, I want to show you some statistics from an Athletic article relating to Raheem Sterling that should make you feel a little more positive about the signing. So, I hope you're feeling good. Welcome. Do consider dropping a like on the video to help me get more likes. And you're welcome to subscribe, of course. Should you choose to do so, hit that beautiful bell, baby. There it is. So, yes, we are talking about Raheem Sterling and a couple of other players, probably in this article from The Telegraph from Matt Law. It has been the big one we've been wondering for a while now. Certain people have reported on this deal being agreed a while ago. Of course, we reflected on an article here from Court Offside saying that the £45 million transfer had been agreed, which, by the way, yes, he's got 1 year left on his deal. But it's still good value. That is a good transfer. Raheem Sterling represents a very valuable asset. He's in his prime, 27. He's, like I said, won a lot of Premier Leagues, 4 of the last 5, being an integral player. He has sort of been talismanic for his country, England, scoring a lot of goals. He was the form player in England for a long time. Has leadership qualities, is a good professional, trains very well, good injury record, stands up for a lot of good things off the pitch in terms of like racial equality, etc. A good guy, a good signing, maybe not the most sexy and exotic signing because we've been watching him for many years, but once he's got a Chelsea shirt on doing an interview, I think you and I, and most Chelsea fans, would be very excited. I'm going to take my cap backwards. Does that get more light on my face? Do I look beautiful? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, let's jump into this article now, written by, like I said, Matt Law and James Ducker. Chelsea agree personal terms of Raheem Sterling over Man City transfer. So personal terms were the next thing, really, although they were never assumed to be a problem because Raheem Sterling reportedly wanted to come to Chelsea. He'd spoken to Thomas Tuchel. He was speaking to Chelsea players, saying what's it like to play over there. That all generally was swimming in one direction. Raheem Sterling has agreed personal terms with Chelsea. Ding, 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 ding. Yes. As the England forward closes in on a stunning move. Stunning. To Stamford Bridge. Absolutely stunning. Chelsea are now hoping to finalise a fee with Man City in the next 24 hours in time for Sterling to join up with Thomas Tuchel's squad for the start of their pre-season tour in America this weekend and become the club's flagship first signing under the new owner, Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel? He's not the owner. Todd Boehly is the owner. And yes, this would be the first flagship. This would be a great first signing off the bat. The fee is speculated to have been agreed, broadly, loosely, £45 million. I think they want to structure add-ons or something relatively, not trivial, but stuff that will get done. Do you know what I mean? So essentially, the confidence behind this deal has been palpable and profound for a little while now. The club are willing to sell. They understand, they accept how much money they'll get generally. Sterling wants to leave and he wants to come to Chelsea. Chelsea want him, everybody happy. Chelsea are in talks. Chelsea's talks with City, rather, and Sterling have been going on concurrently. Talk to you at the same time. And it's likely they will pay an initial fee of £45 million, rising up to 55 for the 27-year-old who is in the final year of his contract at the Etihad Stadium. If we pay the extra £10 million add-on, generally insinuates is a good thing. It means he's become a great player, and he's fulfilling certain things like scoring a bunch of goals or winning something with Chelsea, and then even that £55 million seems like a good deal, baby. Barring any unforeseen complications, Chelsea are hoping Sterling will be in position to fly with the squad to the US Saturday. Time of recording is Thursday. That's the day after tomorrow. They are going to have to announce him today or tomorrow. Ahead of the matches against Club America in Las Vegas, Charlotte FC in Charlotte, and Arsenal in Orlando. I've never heard of Arsenal. There must be some quaint little club. With Belgium striker, here he is, just popping up in our stories all over the gaff, Romelu Lukaku, who earns £325,000 a week at Chelsea, having left on loan for Inter this summer. Bearing in mind, we are not paying any of those wages as things stand. He's taken a 40% cut, and they're paying all his wages, but the remainder. Sterling is due to become the highest paid player at the club this season after being awarded a small uplift on his $300k a week deal with City. Midfielder N'Golo Kante is Chelsea's next highest earner on $290k a week. Right, this might freak people out or upset people, but he's coming to Chelsea with a slight increase, which actually is a positive, because Raheem Sterling, he's due, well, he's obviously running out of contract, so City wanted to give him an increase, and this is the time where you get your juiciest contract in your career. You know, Antonio Rudiger's a couple of years older. He had to, he was trying to do it at Real Madrid or Chelsea or get, as much as he could. 27 is right in the slot, is the sweet spot for, right, this is the most, especially if you're playing well and you're not like, a washed player. This is the lucrative time of your career where you get your biggest contract. So if anything, this is, what he would have been paid at City at least. So he's just getting the same contract, the same money that he would have got at Man City. So it's important to note that and highlight this, that he's not coming to Chelsea for the money. He's getting the same money as you would get at Man City. He's coming to Chelsea for the game time, the fresh opportunity, the return to London, the opportunity to be a different player in this team, a more important player. And that is really, and N'Golo Kante is a more defensive player, but he's world class, so he's probably just getting paid like 15 million or 15,000 a week less. 290k a week. I never had a problem with giving that to Kante because of what he represented in terms of just being unique. The move has been driven by Sterling's desire to play all the time. There you go, like I just said. Once a guaranteed starter under Pep Guardiola, Sterling has found himself in and out of the City team over the past 18 months and has been eager to play regular football at a club that can still compete for the biggest trophies and give him a platform to realise his ambitions to be the man he always wanted to be. Sterling was impressed by Tuchel's plans and ambitions for him during very constructive talks with the Chelsea manager, and feels his career will be best served by the move as he prepares to enter what he believes will be his peak years. He also has attracted interest from Real Madrid, among others, but has been swung by Chelsea's strong desire, both publicly and privately, to secure his services. Plus, I think he wants to come back to London. But yeah, Chelsea, mate. We won the Champions League recently too. Chelsea, the best team. There you go. I'll work on that slogan. Sterling informed City's director of football, Tiki Bergestein, during amicable face-to-face talks late May, and he felt that it would benefit from a fresh challenge this summer, amid no guarantees of consistent playtimes for the Premier League champions, especially Alvarez and Haaland coming through the door. But then again, Gabriel Jesus is gone as well, so 5 subs, etc. Make no bones about it. Man City wanted to keep him, but they don't want to keep players that don't want to be there. The position did not change as he weighed up his options on holiday last month following the England International League Nations League matches. Let's not talk about those. With sources close to the player insisting the decision has been motivated only by his professional ambitions and personal happiness. And that's testament, the money thing, like I said, yes, he'll get paid a lot. His profile will demand that. He's in his prime. He's the player he is. He's won so many Premier Leagues. You get paid a lot of money. He would get paid a lot of money at City. He'll get paid a lot of money at Chelsea. That's just how it goes, baby. Sterling has also been keen to maximise his playing time with the World Cup finals due to take place. Mate, there's no way Gareth Southgate is not playing Raheem Sterling. He loves playing his same gang, doesn't he? This also goes on to talk about Erling Haaland, Alvarez, etc., etc. And then it goes on to a bit more history of Raheem Sterling. Of course, this article is in the description. You can check it out. They go on to say, in addition to Sterling, Tuchel would also ideally like to add a centre-half to a squad, or two. Although the tour... Before the tour, although Chelsea face a race against time on that front. They've held talks with Sterling and City's teammate Nathan Ake, of course, as well as a host of other defenders, including Jules Koundé, Matthijs de Ligt, Presnel Kimpembe, and Kalidou Koulibaly. Chelsea still have a 55 million bid plus add-ons on the table for Leeds United winger Rafinha, who is thought to favour the move to Barcelona. Thought to favour, or we just absolutely know he favours the move to Barcelona, and he will reluctantly join Chelsea if he has to. But at the same time, remember, we've spoken about this, Rafinha ticks all these like data metrics boxes for Todd Boehly and Chelsea, Tuchel's team. A lot of alliteration in there, that he is the sort of perfect, it's a kind of Moneyball model. He's just out of nowhere apparently the perfect player for them, and are among the clubs who have been offered Cristiano Ronaldo, who wants to leave United, less than 12 months after rejoining them. Oh yeah, Lukaku, better not lol too much. Tuchel would have to give his blessing for any move for Ronaldo for that to be pursued, although it's unclear how Chelsea would accommodate the Portugal's forward 775k a week. Where did that come from? I thought he was on like 400k a week, not 800k a week. Go away. Do not want that. United have insisted Ronaldo is not for sale, keep him, but cannot allow this situation to overshadow new manager Erik ten Hag's preparations for the season. Well, we don't care about Man United, we care about Raheem Sterling joining the swanky Cockneys down in southwest London. That is très exciting. Let's have a look at some statistics, metrics from an Athletic article, so shout out them, and it's branded so you can see it. Was it branded? Maybe it's not. It's from the Athletic. Sterling edges Mane in goal-scoring output over time. Now, look, Mane has been recognised as an excellent signing. He's 3 years older than Sterling as well. I think Sterling needs more respect. I think perhaps because he's English. There's some peculiar bias against English players, even by English fans. It's just a thing, I think. So let's have a look at this. So this is since the 2015-16 season. So this is like a long time. Non-penalty goals per 90 among wide attackers in the Premier League. So, you know, unsurprisingly with his records, Mo Salah has been 0.57. I don't know how Aubameyang has snuck his way in there because, yes, he played wide for a while, but he is a centre forward. I know he was farmed out on the flank for Arsenal for a little while, so yeah. Son, fair enough. And you know what, baby girl, baby boy? 0.05 behind Son, again, king of the world Son, older than Raheem Sterling, a lot older, is Raheem Sterling at 0.48 non-penalty goals per 90. That is sick, fam. Gangster. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, and he was playing for Man City. They create 1,000 chances a game. True, but still, you know, it's still scoring goals in the Prem, and you got to be good to do it. There he is, sitting above Sadio Mane. Okay, so this is hold on. This is testament to the XG per shot. He's got the highest XG per shot on the board here with 0.18. So there goes to your point. Well, he's playing for City. The shot that they cut back, Sterling's there in the box, and he just taps it in the goal. Just tap it in. Happy Gilmore reference. Any of you old enough for that? I'm sure many of you are. So yeah, Okay, fine. But Aubameyang, 0.17, similar. Mane, you know, close. So he's got the highest, he's got the most quality of chances, but he's still consistent. And this is over that time, you know. Aubameyang hasn't been here for a little while. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's great. Mahrez is recognised as a great player. Mane, Heung-min Son, he's in great company here. Look at little Pedro down at the bottom with his 0.09 XG. What's Hazard? See, Eden Hazard is 0.4, which is solid for 0.09 XG, half the XG of and he's got less than Sanchez. But Eden Hazard, what a player, Eden Hazard. Anyway, the stats dictate, ladies and gentlemen. He's a good, consistent player. Get him working hard in the final third, pressing, counter-pressing, running around, feeling good, and it's a good signing. Whichever way you look at it, man, if you have your concerns for Hakim Ziyech, Timmy Burner, Christian Pulisic, pick your one, mate, about how they've thrived consistently or not thrived in English football. Here is a guy who knows how it works. He knows what to do. He knows how to work hard. He knows what it means to win. He's high profile in many ways. You know, it's good. It's good marketing. It's good everything. It's a good signing, ladies and gentlemen. I never use this, so there you go. What do you think? Comment down below. Drop like. Subscribe. Do all those interactions that make me feel warm and fuzzy. And remember, I upload at least once a day, so I might upload again today. So that's why the bell needs to be turned on when you subscribe. Friends, to those of you who have made it this far at the end of the video, you're the real ones. Hey, I'm talking to you now. A lot of the other guys have gone. It's just you and me now. I love you. See you soon. Peace.